Welcome to the informational video for the Habitat homes in Saco and Sanford. Habitat partners with local households to create unique, affordable homeownership opportunities. This video will go through the requirements for becoming a Habitat for Humanity homeowner and the most important information to know about being a Habitat partner family. After the video, we encourage you to submit the Phase 1 application for these homeownership opportunities. We cover a lot of information in this video. Feel free to pause the video and take notes as you go. If you are applying with a co-applicant, we ask that you both watch the video. Please call or email with any questions you may have at the end of the presentation. No question is insignificant. We want to make sure you understand the application process and what purchasing a Habitat for Humanity home entails.
What does it look like when a life is truly changed?
I feel a sense of accomplishment because I built a house. This house has brought us financial independence.
It's a great place to raise a family.
Strength, fuerza.
When I look back where we've come from to where we are today, it makes my heart very happy.
Potential.
Potencia.
For me, this house means all of us together.
Security.
Security.
Every family dreams to have their own house. This house changed our lives.
Habitat for Humanity is at work in your community and around the world. Through shelter, we empower.
The map on the screen shows houses that Habitat for Humanity has built in York County and where Habitat plans to build homes in the coming years. The green houses represent homes that have already been completed. The blue houses represent future Habitat home locations. Habitat for Humanity makes owning a home an affordable reality for hardworking families in York County. Habitat's unique program partners with families to offer a hand up, not a handout. You may have noticed the emphasis on affordable. How is this possible? Habitat can create affordable housing because of the dedicated efforts of community volunteers, financial sponsors, individual donors, community partnerships, and partner families. When the house is completed, the partner family purchases the home through an affordable mortgage. Habitat provides an opportunity for stable housing. Habitat offers households the chance to become a homeowner instead of a renter. The household no longer needs to experience disruption caused by frequent moves because of rising rents or other reasons. They can put down roots in the community and know that they will be there for a long time. The Family Support Committee selects applicants based on 3 criteria: the applicant's need for adequate shelter, the applicant's ability to pay an affordable mortgage through a payment plan, and the applicant's willingness to partner with Habitat. The first criteria for selection is your need for adequate shelter. Some examples of need for shelter include, but are not limited to, affordability such as paying 50% or more of your monthly income on rent, overcrowding, inadequate heat or water, maintenance problems, health hazards such as asbestos and mold, and unsafe living conditions. Habitat conducts home visits as a part of the application process. During the home visit, Habitat might take photographs as a way to accurately document your current living conditions. The second criteria for selection is your ability to pay an affordable mortgage. Your income must fall within the guidelines on the screen based on your household size. This is your income prior to taxes and other deductions. Take a moment to pause the video and look at this chart. Habitat has some flexibility on a case-to-case basis. If your income falls within these guidelines, we encourage you to apply. Please contact us if you have any questions about how to calculate your income. All household income must be disclosed and verified throughout the application process. You must provide copies of pay stubs and federal tax forms. Only the applicant's income can be used to qualify. Habitat can include public assistance, alimony, child support, Social Security, and Section 8 housing choice vouchers if it is guaranteed for at least 3 years. Habitat cannot include cash assistance or income that is not guaranteed for 3 years. Child support and tips are special circumstances that will be discussed at the application meeting. Debt-to-income ratio is an important aspect of the Habitat application process. When an applicant has more debt than their income can support, it puts them in a dangerous financial situation. Once selected as the home buyer, you must talk with Habitat about any significant new debt that you choose or must take on. Habitat considers past credit history as a predictor of how a borrower will pay debt in the future. Habitat will look at charge-offs, collections, repossessions, foreclosures, and bankruptcy. Habitat's focus is on credit history rather than credit score. Habitat looks to see that you are making regular payments on your debt. If you have had any bankruptcies or foreclosures, it must have been discharged at least 2 years ago. Liens and prior judgments must be cleared prior to owning a house to avoid losing your house to a creditor. A history of bad credit will not eliminate a candidate. Habitat can provide information and explain ways to help build and repair your credit. While having a savings account is not essential in the application process, it is helpful to have a reserve to cover unexpected expenses after moving into the home. Habitat partner families are required to contribute $1,500 for closing and prepay for a year of homeowners insurance. Partnership is the third criteria for becoming a Habitat partner family. As your house is built, you are required to complete sweat equity. Sweat equity is time spent volunteering in preparation for becoming a homeowner. There are benefits to sweat equity. Sweat equity provides an opportunity to build community, make friends, and work alongside volunteers helping to build your new home. It will also give you the opportunity to learn many new skills. Sweat equity can be completed on the construction site, at the Kennebunk Restore, at the Habitat office, at Habitat events, and through attendance at required homeowner education classes. Hours should be steadily worked each month while in the program. No construction experience is needed. There are alternatives to sweat equity. If you have physical limitations and are unable to complete sweat equity, we will work with you to create an individualized plan. The number of sweat equity hours will depend on your household composition and will be discussed at the application meeting. Typically, 200 hours per applicant are required before move-in.
When I got to work in my house, I was really excited. I was like, I know this is my house because I got to work lifting up the walls of this house, painting the interior of the house and the exterior, putting the siding, and most of all that I got to work in my kitchen. I put in my cabinets and I'm really happy because that's most of the time I'm in the kitchen. So I'm really glad that I got to work a lot in my house.
You will have an ongoing relationship with a family advocate. Your family advocate is a volunteer from Habitat who will serve as your mentor until the home is completed and for 1 year after. Habitat wants you to be a successful homeowner, so it is important that you communicate with us on an ongoing basis. This will help everyone to work together before a problem arises. Your willingness to partner with Habitat is a long-term commitment. You must pay your mortgage on time every month. You must maintain the home and property. As a homeowner, you are responsible for all maintenance and repairs to the home. It is important to budget for any home-related costs. We have now covered all the criteria for becoming a Habitat homeowner. You may be wondering how Habitat makes the mortgage affordable. An independent appraisal for the home will be completed to determine market value. Once market value is determined, the first mortgage is based on what is affordable to the homeowner. This will include taxes and insurance. The total of the monthly mortgage payment will not exceed 30% of your household income. The balance remaining from the appraised value of the house becomes the second mortgage held by Habitat. The value of the first mortgage and the second mortgage combined equals the appraised value of the home. The second mortgage becomes payable if you sell, transfer, or refinance the home. It's important to remember that taxes and insurance often increase each year. While your payment will begin at no more than 30% of your income, as taxes change, your payment might increase throughout the duration of your mortgage. The Family Support Committee selects applicants based on 3 criteria: the applicant's need for adequate shelter, the applicant's ability to pay a mortgage through an affordable payment plan, and the applicant's willingness to partner with Habitat. After viewing the video, calculate your income based on your household size. If your income falls within the guidelines, download a copy of the application from Habitat's website. The application process. Step 1. Fill out the Phase 1 application, return the completed application, proof of income, credit check fee, and all other requested documents by November 12th. The credit check fee is $25 for single heads of households and $50 for dual heads of household. Step 2. Habitat will review the Phase 1 applications and credit reports. If your credit report and application fit within the program guidelines, you will be invited to continue the application process. Step 3. Complete the Phase 2 application with a member of the Family Selection Committee and provide all required documents requested. Step 4. A home visit will be completed by 2 members of the Family Selection Committee. Step 5. Applications are reviewed and the committee recommendation is sent to the Board of Directors for final approval. The application process can take up to 4 months. After a household is selected to purchase the home, it can be 8 to 14 months before the home is built. To move forward with the application process, complete the Phase 1 application, provide the required documents, and enclose the credit check fee. The application can be downloaded on Habitat's website or picked up at the Kennebunk Restore. All applications must be returned by November 12th. If you have any questions, please email or call Habitat.
The first thing I'm going to do when I move in my house is I'm going to run through the house and scream. And I'm going to dance. I'm going to dance with the kids, turn the music up, and just have a good old time and just dance and have probably a dance off because my son loves to dance. And also another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate every inch of that house how I want it. I'm going to paint whatever I want to paint. I'm going to move in whatever type of furniture I want to move in. I'm just going to make sure that it feels home to me.